Hello again, Clark here with Killer Fun. I'm on puzzle 178 at dailykillersudoku.com. This is part 5 of my multi-part solve for this puzzle. It is a greater than Killer Sudoku. Difficulty 2, but I found it significantly more difficult than a 2. So the scenario we're going to test out here is 2718. It's a 9 and a 9. Those have to be equal. So let's see, 2718. Let's see how we do here. I will link parts 1 through 4 in the description and try to put some pop-ups here so you can easily get to those. But strongly recommended that you watch the first 4 parts before part 5. Well, let's get going. 2 and a 1 eliminates that here. That makes this a 2, and we can get rid of the 2's there. This becomes a 1. We can get rid of the 1 and the 2 there. With the 7 here, that makes this a 1 and that a 7, this a 9 and that a 7. And what's next? Okay, this the 1 here makes this an 8 and this a 1. So this is a 4, 5 to complete this pair. And let's see what we've got going on. The remaining numbers here are 5, 6, looks like. And the remaining numbers here are 2, 3, 8. All right, why don't we sort out where the 9 goes? Here, it's in one of these 2 spots. Because these are equal, it helps us. So what's the maximum we could get out of this cage? Well, we could use the 8 and the 5. That's a 13. If we use a 9 in this cell, that pairs with a 5 and a 6. So 9 and 5 is 14, or 9 and 6 is 15, which is greater than the maximum there. So we know this cannot be a 9. So this is the 9 here. That eliminates the 9 there. And we've got the scenario here where, let's see, we've got a 9 here and a 9 here. We know there are no 9s in this 10 cage, so the 9 has got to be in one of those 2. And we know the 9 has got to be in one of those 2. So in box 2, the 9s cannot go there. They have to go here or here. 9 cannot go there because of this cell. So we've got a 9 there. And this is a common theme here now. In box 8, where do we put an 8 and a 9? Well, they can't go here, and they can't go together here. We can either have a 2, 9, or we could have an 8, 3, but we can't have both. This 11 won't take an 8 and a 9, so we've got an incompatibility disproving or failing this scenario. So 2781 will also not work. So that wraps up the part 5 video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stick around for parts 6 and 7.